welcome to stream. Let me cozy on up to you guys. Intel, thank you for the 10 stream. Also, thank you for your pauses, Winch Cable and Neopalm. Chris, thank you for the first. Welcome to the stream. Neopalm, thank you for the follow. Hello, Nora. Hi. Welcome in, everyone. Hello, Winch Cable. Thank you for the 14 monthly sub. Howdy, my dudes. Hope y'all are doing well, and I hope y'all were safe during the winter storm earlier this week. Thank you so much. The Bongarian, hello! Welcome back! Thank you, Zelos. Surprisingly, I was actually totally fine during the winter storm. I was surprised. My area didn't get hit very hard. It's kind of unusual. We haven't had a lot of snow. It doesn't feel like winter without snow, even if it's really cold. Good evening, Winch Cable. Hello. I hope you guys have had a good day. I'm going to try to stay in my soft voice today. Normally, I yap a little too much and then I slip back into my normal talking voice. But not today. Hello, Snow. I do hope everyone is staying safe and warm. Yes, and for my California sheepies, I hope you're okay. Thank you for the head package cable. My area was just barely missed by an art storm. I said an art storm. An ice storm. So I was lucky. Heck yeah. We just got a little drizzle. And by morning it was gone. It was very strange. It's been super cold though. It's very weird having really cold weather, but no snow. It's just been super painful cold this past week. My day is good. I went outside the other day. I was only outside for like 15 minutes before I got to the post office, and my hands were pink and so cold. I regretted not bringing my gloves. I was like, what have I done? Even my pockets couldn't save me. The cold was too... You know when it's so cold it gets to your bone? That's what it was like. Next time, I am bringing gloves. And you need those wool gloves too. Because like cotton ones, the cold will go right through them. That first ASMR stream was so good. Thank you! I'm glad you think so. It's been a very long time since I've done an ASMR stream, so I was like, I might be kind of rusty. Let me prepare ahead of time to like compensate, and hopefully with that it'll be a good stream, so I'm glad people enjoy it. The snow would still go up to my shins, while the drifts went up to my thighs. It was worth it though, because the snow is so pretty. It really is. As much as I understand why people don't like snow and don't like the cold, I like when it looks like a winter wonderland outside. I find it really cozy and comforting. It's currently -2 degrees Celsius, 28 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm drinking my own cold brewed tea. Why is it cold? Isn't now the perfect time for some hot tea? Or does it affect the flavor? I know some people enjoy certain flavors in a cold state versus a hot, because I think it brings out different flavors, doesn't it? Cloud words kind of ruins the beauty for me though. Yeah, that makes so much sense. That's why I like going to the south sometimes, because here in the north, they're so efficient that the snow isn't on the road for very long before they plow it, so it does kind of mess with the winter wonderland aesthetic. But in the south, it takes a lot longer for them to do that, so you get to just be snowed in for a moment, and I find it really cozy. I mean, as long as you have like a good pantry of food and stuff, it's not really a burden to have to stay inside because of snow. Especially if you have a fireplace and hot cocoa or coffee or tea, and if you have big windows in your house with a lot of sunlight coming through, that's the dream. That's the dream. I have a whole bunch of triggers on my soundboard, and I'm going to run through them slowly. Let me know if there's something you like. I took the leftover tea leaves from my session last night and I cold brewed it to get extra value out of it. Oh, that's so smart. Tea, for me, sits in this weird, uncanny valley of flavor, where it's different, but it still tastes like nothing. I think that, you know what's funny actually? You've just reminded me. Everyone has a different palate. We've actually learned scientifically that if two people eat the same cheeseburger, one person can have a higher dopamine response to that cheeseburger than the other person. And the person with the higher dopamine response is usually a person that has a richer life, meaning that they're healthier, maybe they have a job that they're passionate about, they have good relationships, and the other person tends to have something like depression, and so their dopamine receptors aren't as active. In that same kind of way, I suspect people don't just have a different palate, so if they eat, like if two people eat the same food, it tastes different to both people, but I suspect that depending on the well-being of the person that like drinks a cup of tea, even that I think could affect the flavor that you taste. This is just a theory. I am not a scientist, but we're learning so much about the nuances of the human body and how the quality of your life can affect how you perceive and you sense things. And I suspect there's a lot of things you can do apart from just changing the tea itself to make it taste different. I mean, some people even say that like if you cook food with sunlight, for example, you can cook eggs with sunlight, which is pretty cool. Some people claim that like sunbaking something and then baking it in an oven makes it taste different. So I wonder if you just gotta like find the variables that make tea taste good to you. I'm curious. The waterfall still makes it a bit hard to hear you. Thank you for mentioning that. Okay. I can bring down the volume a little. And cilantro tastes like soap to some people? Yes, yes, I agree. In fact, my brother has that. Cilantro tastes like soap to him. I don't like how cilantro tastes, but it doesn't taste like soap to me either. My taste buds are wired quite differently. For example, root beer and Dr. Pepper taste the same to me. Whoa! I've never heard that before. Huh. We were talking about cream soda and root beer yesterday. It made me miss root beer a lot. When I'd go to the movies as a kid, I would always get root beer. So good, so cozy. You are a sheepyologist. You're definitely a scientist with a mindset like that. But I agree that this makes sense. And even my family would make sun tea in New Mexico when we lived there. Yes! Hello Neon, welcome to stream. Much better? Heck yeah. Hee hee hee. I'm the DJ. I make the sounds go wow 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 wow. This is one of my favorite sounds. I'm not much of an ASMR guy, I'm just here for Sheepy. Aww, thank you, Solos. I appreciate that so much. What I would like to do is find a schedule where I can do different things in a way that really aligns with people's day. So I think doing ASMR at night would be pretty cool, because we can still chat, but it's also like really chill and cozy. So when people get back from work, we can just chill out together and be calm. And then I was thinking maybe we can chat and play games in the morning, and that way it's like we can have high energy time and then we can have chill time when it makes sense, because I feel like it's in the morning when people really need energy and like motivation and social time. But I feel like by nighttime a lot of people get tired, or they want to be tired because they have work the next day, and so anything that can help them sleep is gonna help. So that's what I'm thinking so far. Heartbeat ASMR always makes me think of the scene in Tarzan where he meets Jane. I was thinking of Tarzan the other day. With all of these new Disney movies that are coming out with questionable quality, I've been thinking a lot about the Renaissance era of Disney and the classic movies I really loved. The characters, the excellent soundtracks, and the stories. And I was thinking of Tarzan among them, and I was like, man, I'd love to just go down memory lane and watch those movies again and listen to those songs because they were so good. Atsy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to stream. Though my way of making tea is extremely different compared to what Westerners are used to. Tea can take on so many different forms in different cultures. That's what I love about being a foodie. Like, whatever food you enjoy, if you love it, I have good news for you. There's probably dozens of other kinds of your favorite food in the world. So, like, if you've ever worried that if you eat your favorite food too much, it's gonna get boring, you don't have to worry about that. Just try the 75 other flavors that it comes in through how different cultures make it. Ooh, new sheepathon in the works? I mean, I guess that's one way to put it. I just want to find a balance of all the types of content that I like to make and put them in a time slot that really makes sense for my sheepies. They better not make a live action Tarzan. It's perfect exactly the way it is. I agree 100%. Unfortunately, I haven't. They've almost made a live action of every princess movie by now, I feel like. So I wouldn't be surprised if they tried. Wait, Tarzan was originally a live action? What do you mean? Was it like Broadway or like actually live action? I didn't know that. Hi Asti, thank you for the first time chat. Hello. It was black and white? Oh? Yeah, it's where that Tarzan scream soundbite comes from. Whoa! Nope, the movie was live action originally. I didn't know that. Was the original live action good? I feel like old movies have a really nice craftsmanship to it. I don't know what it is, but when I watch old movies, I just feel like there was so much more attention to detail in certain ways. And the production was better in a lot of ways. Yubi Bukai, thank you for the follow. Welcome to stream. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, there's a certain elegance to old movies that I find really enjoyable. Yeah, that makes sense. Balancing your needs and wanting to stream is always healthy. Yeah, I want to have maximum impact for other people and also be able to do the stuff that I'm passionate about. A live action Cars would be the stuff of nightmares. Oh no. That's terrifying. I'm imagining the CGI of those cars right now. It seems scary. Or eat your favorite food in different ways. Doesn't matter if it's unappetizing to other people, as long as it helps you eat it. Yes, I agree. It's really, really old. That does make sense. A lot of Disney's older works were recreations of like Grimm's fairy tales. They very much transformed pre-existing story. The OG Tarzan was like 1930s. Whoa! That was a long time ago. Live action Cars is just Herbie. I haven't heard of Herbie in so long. Well, old movies are charming, but they are hard to recommend to modern audiences. The only movies I would recommend are Yojimbo and The White Zombie. Ooh. There was a live action in 2016 that everyone just forgot. I feel like live actions are really difficult to do. Just because of the nature of the medium. A lot of live action is trying to blend realistic and fantasy elements onto the same stage in such a way that it's believable to the human brain, so that you don't have so that you have suspension of disbelief. And that's really difficult to do. Unless you have a production like Wicked, where you have really practical sets, and you try to keep the CGI to a minimum, I feel like the more CGI you have, the harder it gets to really make everything feel like a part of the same world. I was actually reading the other day how they put together The Wizard of Oz, stage-wise, and wow, it was brutal. I didn't realize how brutal it was for the actors on set. Everything from like the heat to asbestos being on stage. I have so much more appreciation for that movie, knowing what the cast went through to make it as colorful as it was and well lit and cohesive. Actually, I'm curious to how well the story of Cars would hold up if you removed all the anthropomorphism and just had it be people and normal cars. That would be interesting. But I guess it would depend on how you did it. Because I feel like just directly translating what the cars look like in Cars to real life wouldn't be believable. But I feel like I've seen movies where cars like make sounds. Well, I guess maybe it was like a trailer from Herbie where they use like sound effects and stuff. And the movement of different features of the car to like make it expressive. Sort of like in Monster House. Does anyone remember Monster House? Like they took elements of the house and made it move and behave in such a way it started to feel kind of like alive and human. I guess if they did something like that, it could work. A Fistful of Dollar is Yojimbo shot for shot pretty much, but with cowboys? Aww. My grandfather loved black and white cowboy movies. He loved his Western movies. A really old movie I didn't expect to love as much as I do was Singing in the Rain. The movie was packed full of charm. I haven't seen that one before. Yeah, that movie was a horror story to make. Yeah, I was surprised. Good evening. Still working for the next 30, but we'll hang out between calls. Thank you, Watt. I appreciate that. Good luck on your work, by the way. The fact they slept in that asbestos and the face paint being unsafe too, apparently. Oh no. Crazy. Not a classic, not a movie, but a neat short film with a talking car. King Fury? Hell yeah, Monster House rocks. I loved Monster House so much. I feel like it's rare for a kids movie to be that metal, but they did it in just the right way that like it was scary, but it never like crossed that line, I guess, that a lot of movies struggle to balance, where it's like so horror-esque or violent that it gets like an R rating and then kids can't see it. Like I feel like it was a rare opportunity for kids that loved horror to actually experience horror in theaters. I loved it. And the story was so good too, and it was such a twist. Oh, Kung Fury. Kung Fury. Kung Fury is really funny. My type of humor. Kung Fu Hustle is an instant classic. I've seen that. I saw that a few years ago. There are a good number of old movies and shows that have been lost to time. But one old thing that I find interesting is the world's first superhero character, Ogon Bat, or Golden Bat, who first debuted as a kamishibai, or paper theater, in the 1930s in Japan. Paper theater, huh? When I was a kid, I loved paper dolls. I was wondering if there was something like paper theater out in the world. Like if you wanted to see something like a play on Broadway, but you wanted that more traditional feel. I was wondering if that was a thing. That's really cool. Monster House is quite dark. Could you imagine loving somebody who had a very traumatizing past and they died in an accident and their soul took over the house and you just couldn't leave them? Yeah. It was very dark. And yet, like, it also made so much sense. Like, the guy had to be in the house. Like, he could never move because the house wasn't safe. And then, like, you know, him appearing initially like a stereotypically angry grandpa who's miserable, but in fact he was angry partly out of anger for what happened to his wife, but also like fear for what would happen if she as the house hurt someone. Like, it's so perfect. Lucas, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sheep Squad. I honestly don't think I've seen it. Oh, Chris, if you haven't seen Monster House, we have to change that. You have to see it. Pinky, hello, welcome to the stream. Hi, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Speaking of bats, Batman is inspired in part by an old German play and silent film called Die Ramos, or The Bat, which was about a serial killer who dressed like a bat. Whoa! That makes so much sense because I feel like Batman is a kind of... Is he technically an anti-hero? Because he definitely translates as a hero to me, like in the Justice League, in his own series. But he's always had that dark edge to him that made him feel like there was something darker there. And I'm not just talking about his trauma, because obviously his backstory is dark. But like, it always felt like there was something deeper there. So that would make a lot of sense. Even laughs like Skeletor. God, I love Skeletor's voice actor so much. Let's change that. Heck yeah, heck yeah. We gotta set you up. Perfect opportunity for a community movie night. You can watch Monster House. Oh my god. You know haunted porcelain dolls? Now imagine haunted paper dolls. If someone hasn't made a film about that, I think that'd be amazing, because who expects paper to be haunted? You know, we always expect that the chunkier things in life are haunted, like an entire house. Or furniture. I feel like paper dolls would be very unexpected. And if it was somehow connected to like an artist or something, I think that'd be really cool. Hi Leela, hello Pinky. I hope you've had a good day. How are you doing? I hope you've been staying warm. Hello Devoid, hello. Welcome to stream. I've played the Monster House video game, but I haven't watched the movie. I've played the game too. I don't think I actually got to finish it, but I did play it. Die Liedermaus? Die Liedermaus. Die Flyder. I was thinking of Kung Pao, Enter the Fist earlier, not the other kung fu movies. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for the correction. He's a vigilante. He doesn't kill. Terry is great, but I just love OG Batman so much. I prefer Batman Beyond over regular Batman. Ooh. Why? I don't think I've seen... Well, I think I've seen a little bit of Batman Beyond. I have this thing where... I don't know why, but most of the time I've seen like bits and pieces of different things. I rarely like commit and finish a series, which is something I've been getting better at. I'm okay. I'm alright. I'm comfy right now. Hope you're well. Yay! I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad you're comfy. And yes. I am always happy when I can be in a soundscape of nature sounds and talking to my sheepies. And I also really like nighttime. It's night where I am. I just find low light environments to be so nice. Neon, thank you for the ghost cat costume. Oh. Let's pretend it's Halloween. We snuck out of our parents' house into the flower field. Don't tell anybody. It's just our little secret. Monster House reminds me of Freaks from 1932 because of the girl backstory. Ooh. Depends on the version of Batman. The animated series Batman is most definitely a hero because he cares for the villains he fights. Oh, that's a good point actually. When he returned something to Mr. Freeze in prison that reminded him of his wife Nora, I oddly awed. Oh. That's a really good point. I like that. I didn't know about this, but I love it. Yes. So I am participating in Thankmas 2024. So Thankmas every year raises funds for different charities. And in 2024, they were raising funds for mental health organizations. And although the event technically runs from I nearly said Thursday to Friday. Although it runs from November to December. After December, your campaign page is still live, so if you want to keep raising funds, you can do that. And we have raised $350 so far. And I'm going to keep the charity running. So if you have even just $5 to spare, it's very appreciated. I try to do charity events whenever I can. Batman, the animated series, and Batman Beyond hold up really well. My dad really likes Batman, and I know he watches those along with, there's the Justice League, but there's another, show that's connected to it that I forget the name of right now. I feel like it's maybe a sequel? Let's get comfy, heck yeah. I think I got hooked on Batman Beyond because of the return of the Joker movie, which had a teaser trailer in my VHS tape of the first Pokemon movie. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Now that's a blast from the past. I remember the first Pokemon movie. In fact, I remember when Pokemon was still new enough that you could see the first episode of the Pokemon anime on TV. My childhood. Cinnamon, hello. Hello, Lila. How has today been? Are you hydrated? Did you eat yet? Yes, yes. Today has been a good day. I'm really happy to be doing ASMR with you guys. And I always eat and drink before stream now. I used to be not so good at it. Because I don't know about you guys, but like, I'm one of those people where if I have work to do later in the day and it's like something that's going to be a few hours, I think about it all day and how to like prepare for it. And sometimes it kind of stresses me out because I spend all this time during the day like preparing and thinking about it and like wanting it to be good and double checking everything to make sure everything is in order and nothing's gonna break. And and I've been thinking very, very much about how to make the ASMR streams really good. Excuse me. I had to clear my throat for a minute. And so I was thinking about it a lot. But I've been making sure to take care of myself, even when I overthink. Shiba, hello, thank you for the 2 community subbies. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the gifts, we really appreciate it. And our sub goal is complete. Thank you so much. Heartbeat, heartbeat. Doki doki. I'm gonna set a new goal now. Thank you so much. Okay, our new goal is set. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, guys. I'm really happy that you like the ASMR. I love that costume. Thank you. I do too. I love ghost costumes. I know they're like really generic and some people find them boring. But I really, really like ghosts. And also, I feel like of all the Halloween costumes you can put on, a ghost costume is pretty comfortable. And I feel like the base ghost model is easy to work with. So if you want it to be unique, it's easy to kind of dress it up. Heck yeah, I gotta get all the candy. I've got so much good. Look at all this. I have a whole bag. Whole bag full of stuff. I'm so spoiled. Instead of living near a flower field, I live near a cabbage field. Whoa! Was it pretty? Chris, thank you for sharing the charity link. Thank you, I appreciate it. But if you want to get really original, Batman used to shoot dudes out of windows while wielding 2 pistols. What? I didn't know he used guns. Oh, nice. I do want to correct myself, though. I meant I didn't know you were a part of the charity event. Thankmas, sorry. No, that's fine, that's fine. I understood. Nostalgia. Yes, yes, yes. I remember when there wasn't a Gen 2. I do too. Do you guys remember the Poke Rap? There's 150 Pokemon to see. To be a Pokemon master is my destiny. Do you guys remember? Listen, the Poke Rap is a bop, okay? They need to bring it back and make an extended version to compensate for all the Pokemon that are around today. I don't care if the song's like 7 minutes or 10 minutes by the end of it, okay? It's so good. Yes, so glad you're taking care of yourself. Thank you, thank you. Yes, yes. I'm getting better all the time. Think about it so much that when time comes to put it into action, it seems so much bigger a deal than it actually is. Exactly. Winch Cable, thank you for the head pat and the hydrate. I'll do that now. Part of me wants to drink this close to the mic, but I'm really worried it'll be like a gross sound instead of a soothing one. So I'm just gonna do a coffee pour sound instead. Kitten, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the Sheep Squad. Hi, came from YouTube. Hope this helps. Thank you for the first time chat, Sheba. I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming over to visit. If you happen to be into ASMR, I hope you enjoy your stay. Bag o' treats. ASMR and chatting is such a win combination. Your voice tone helps a lot. 10 out of 10? Heck yeah! While I appreciate people that do pure ASMR with no talking, I feel like talking and having the sounds is the best of both worlds. One of the weirdest movie experiences I had when I was a kid was when I watched Sleepy Hollow on VHS at a friend's house for the first time. He did not know, but his dad recorded an adult movie on the second half of the movie? So it was a bit of a jump scare for two 10-year-olds. Oh no! Oh no. The irony of him doing that on a Sleepy Hollow VHS really gives the title a whole new meaning, doesn't it? Oh no. Well, on the bright side, some kids never learned until they're 18. I guess he got the insider info. Oh boy. Ghost, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sheep Squad. How are you doing today? I will lurk in a big wolf blankie. Such a cozy stream. So I know I'll get sleepy soon. Oh yeah! That's the best. Low light, nice sounds, in a chunky blanket. Kongbarian, thank you for the Doritos Dakimakura. Guys, don't judge me, okay? I'm sure you're all in your room right now, cuddling up with your pillows and your blankets. I can have my own pillow, okay? And besides, I'm sure if you had a Doritos Dakimakura, you'd do the same thing. And that's right, I said Doritos. I have no regrets. In fact, that's just the name of my body pillow. I was introducing you this whole time. Yeah, that wasn't a mistake. That's just how you pronounce it. I name things that are special to me. It deepens the connection. It's an autistic thing. I see all these Halloween outfits, but no Crimbus outfits. I do have Crimbus outfits. Unfortunately, I've run out of channel point redeem slots, so I can't add them all. But I can summon one for you. Huzzah! It is I, Leelacloth. And for his neutral special, Batman wields a gun. That was Batman like early 1940s. Oh, you know what? That actually makes sense for that era. I'm on the road to Viridian City. Gary just passed me in his convertible. Salos, thank you for the biddies. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Did you guys ever find it weird that Professor Oak never remembered the name of his own grandson? Man, you know, in a way I can't blame Gary for being a butt throughout the series, because I just feel like he was projecting his emotions. Poor Gary. All he really needed was therapy. No worries. Meow meow purring loudly. Meow meow purring loudly. We got the pokey rap in Spanish. We called it the pokerer because of all the mistakes they made for it to rhyme. That's actually kind of cute. They did their best. Yapping ASMR. Yes, yes. I do my best to slow down my voice and to keep it soft at the very least when I get really yappy. Hello, Ghost. Welcome to stream. Thank you for the first time chat. Leela, do you have any plans or want to get a high-end binaural ASMR mic? Yes, yes I do. In fact, I have a 3DO binaural mic on my throne right now, and someone generously donated to it, so we are making progress. However, it may take a little bit longer to fully fund it, but yes, it is on there now. And if you go to my card, which I just put in the chat, so it should be there. Yeah. My throne is on there if you'd like to help. But yes. I like ASMR myself, and whenever I listen to ASMR on YouTube, I like listening to the 3DOs. Because the fidelity, it's so cool how you can like the audio is always panned and it's so high quality. It's almost like someone's actually like massaging your brain is the easiest way for me to describe it. But yeah, that'd be really cool. I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing great. I'm always happy when I'm doing ASMR. It's very calming for me. As a very musical person, sound in general is very soothing to me, but especially nature sounds. Being able to be here with you guys and talk about stuff. And I also love helping people, and hopefully we're able to help some people sleep tonight, or at least reduce their stress. And that makes me happy. Stream so cozy. I'll make some coffee. Heck yeah. Hello, Dorico. Yes, this is Dorico. He's imported from Japan. That's why his name sounds like that. Yeah. Wait, I don't blame him for being a butt. I literally named him Butt in my playthrough. Did you really? Oh my god. We're on the same wavelength. Poor Gary. All he needed was affirmation that his grandpa knew him. I know! Poor Gary. I also always wondered, like, where's his dad? Poor guy. I know there's a Gen 2 Poké Rap. I think it's called Pokemon Party, but I could be wrong. Oh, I didn't know that. I need to listen to that later. Professor Oak. What was my grandson's name again? Q everywhere at the end of time. Nintendo was like, we need a character that the kids with parental issues can relate to. Do you have any instruments? I do have instruments. I do. I can go get them if you want. Don't forget about Dorico's Hispanic cousin Dorico. Yes, yes. Oh, of course, of course. It's a very diverse family. That's why they have so many Doritos flavors. At least Red has a mom. Gary has neither, too. Oh, Ash. My first ASMR experience came from a CD named The Call of the Whales. Do you remember the first ASMR experience that you enjoyed? Ooh, that's a good question. I think I accidentally stumbled upon ASMR through VTubing. So my very first VTuber was Shy Lily. She came up in my YouTube recommended in summer of 2021. And initially I was so confused because I was like, what is this? This doesn't look like a video game. This kind of looks like an animation, but it's so smooth and like it's interacting with things that are happening live, like these comments. And I was like, what did... I felt like such a grandma. I was like, what is this technology? But I think that through her I found Bao, and I found Iron Mouse, and I think one of them did ASMR. And then once I watched that, YouTube started recommending like non-VTuber ASMR to me. So I think that may have been my first exposure to it. But it's very new for me even still. Like it's only been a few years. Gary has a sister at least. At least he has one family member. Well, one family member that's maybe attached. That would be really cool. If you want to share your instruments, I'd love that. I'll go get it. Give me a moment. I shall summon my BRB sign and go get that. Okay, I am back. I have a wooden xylophone. I haven't played an instrument live on stream in a long time. I'm gonna try to play it at the perfect volume. You guys let me know what you think. I have a theory. I think I can get some interesting sounds if I bring it closer to the mic and not do some random thing. I'm gonna take some risks. I'll try to not be too loud. I love that. Yay! Oh, that's so cool. I never really know if what I'm doing is gonna work. So when it does, I'm like, yay! I don't know if you can hear this. This might be a little too low. I don't think the mic picks that up. That's okay. Let's stick to what works. I like that it's soothing. Yay! Yeah, that's okay. The mic I have, it's not sensitive enough to pick up sounds that are too low, so that makes sense. But I think a binaural mic would pick that up. And that's why I'm gonna save up to get one. Put it in the throne. How much is a good mic? I have one on my throne now. It's partially funded too. Here, let me get the link so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And I will give you some water sounds while I find them. Okay, I have the link. So there's my throne. And if you click on it, you'll see it's the second item in the list. And it's already a little funded. This particular microphone, and actually all of them in the 3DO like collection of mics. They're all in really high demand right now. So you used to be able to go on eBay and find one for like $350 if it was used a few years ago. But now it's $400. So by the way, if there's any VTubers here who've been thinking about ASMR, if you can get the mic now, I think that's a really good idea. Because I feel like ASMR is such a big thing that the price might go up. I'll go take a look. I received my yearly bonus in a week, so I'll help out a bit. Aw, Chris, you need a throne too, bud. Thank you, Watt. I appreciate that. Chris, I actually did. I pressured Chris to make a throne, and he finally did it. Unfortunately, he's a very humble man, so he's not promoting it as much as he should be. But he does have one. And he actually got his own 3DO mic funded through Throne. And so he's gonna start ASMR soon, and I'm really excited for him. And I can't wait to see what he does. See, Chris, the power of promoting yourself. I'm really proud of him. He's come a long way. He used to want to do like everything by himself, but I've been pressuring him to be like, I'm gonna support you, and other people are gonna support you, and you're gonna be healthy. I appreciate it, I appreciate it. Just know that even if it doesn't work out, I'm gonna keep working hard and close that gap as soon as I can so I can get that mic. Jojo! Thank you for the hydrate. I'll do that now. Thank you. Oh, nice. But yeah, promote it. Put it on your Discord too, you Nakamata. Yeah, exactly. What Watt said, Chris. See, I'm not the only one that's pressuring you now. It's the whole world. You gotta give the people what they want, Chris. You gotta give the people what they want. I promise. I've added a bunch of stuff and people have bought it. It only took like multiple years. Well, we did, and I'm very proud of you. I'm very excited to see what you do this year. Tappies. You gotta give the people what they want. Shirtless Chris Nikomata bathtub stew. Chris, you said you wanted to be hot, and now you pay the ultimate price. It's the only way people want their content served. Are you ready? Are you ready for hot girl summer? LMAO, oh god, this is how I get banned off Twitch. What do you mean, Chris? If you look realistic enough, you're impervious to the Twitch ban. Just don't show any thigh. If you don't show any thigh, then it's legal. Greetings, gentlemen and female gentlemen. How is everybody? I am doing very well. I hope you've had a really good day. How have you been? Have you hydrated? I miss this sheep. Hello, Unique. How have you been? Welcome in. The instrument is really cute and cozy. Yay! I hope all's doing well, Lila. I'm doing okay. Yes, I am very, very happy. Thank you for asking. Yesterday was a little bit tough, which is why I was glad to do an ASMR stream and de-stress a little bit. But today I'm feeling a lot better. I'm just a tea-loving red panda who loves her sheep friends. Nora! Thank you for the Doritos Dakimakura, also known as Dorico. That's his name. It's an autistic thing. Personally, I'm having an interesting day. The roads are dangerously iced over, but not gonna lie, it looks pretty cool outside. Please be careful when you're out there. Especially be careful of black ice, because you don't always see it. Or you walk over it or drive over it. That's the only thing that I get wary of when it starts to snow a lot or when there's ice. Black ice is scary. Coffee made. Yay! What's your favorite kind of coffee? Ooh. You can hear it better when I do it like that. Hey, it worked! Yeah! I like Bustelo. It's cheap, strong, and Cuban. It's espresso style coffee. Ooh. I've heard good things about Cuban coffee. I wish I could have it. Unfortunately, I have caffeine intolerance. I have a heart murmur, and my body's very sensitive to caffeine. I can have boba tea because it has black tea in it, and black tea has some caffeine, but it's like only a portion of what you'd find in coffee. Unfortunately, I can only tolerate caffeine in smaller amounts like that. Lila, now that I know you can play an instrument, if the apocalypse comes, I'll strap a flamethrower on that xylophone, and you'll be the musician of my war band on the Fury Road. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? Oh wait, you know what that reminds me of? So allegedly, this is a legend, we don't really know if it's true, but allegedly, when the Titanic was sinking, there was a band that played music on the ship to like soothe the passengers as the ship was sinking. And supposedly the band played until the Titanic was totally submerged. And people consider them to be like heroes, you know, because they weren't going to survive, and they knew they weren't going to survive, but they played like the outro sequence to a whole bunch of people's lives. And that's kind of crazy. Cafe Aguilera Roja, Colombian coffee, 10 out of 10. Ooh. I was getting ready to make a joke about being afraid of black eyes, but the punch is way too dark. Nobody would see it coming. Oh no, yeah, I know. It's okay though, it's okay though. I mean, everybody's got a thing, right? Everyone's got a thing. And I'm pretty healthy, but I do have caffeine and alcohol intolerance. Pretty strong, although I can't say that I mind. I mean, I do wish that I could try coffee. 'Cause like, people put so much effort into it, you know? Like, I know there's a lot of flavors and stuff that I don't know if I can really ever appreciate. But I don't mind being alcohol-free at all. I never understood alcohol. Like, I know it's an acquired taste, but no matter how much I acquired a glass and acquired some alcohol in my mouth, I never acquired an appreciation for it. I was just like, expired, overrated fruit juice. What is this? What is this? Good health, let's go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Healthy, healthy, healthy. I just fact-checked on Google and it does say that they played until the end. And all members of the band died on the Titanic. That's crazy. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's kind of amazing. And also really sad. I really appreciate people who can learn instruments, because honestly, I've learned a whole bunch on and off in my life, and I've never stuck to one to like really know how to play it, like without needing some kind of reference, you know? If you think about it, alcohol is just rotten water people drink for fun. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I don't understand. But I try to respect it even though I genuinely don't understand. I'd rather drink tea or soda or lemonade. There's so many different flavors of lemonade. I didn't realize that like there's so many ways to make lemonade. Like there's lemon lemonade, but there's strawberry lemonade and like pomegranate lemonade. That's crazy. Oh, that's right, there's blueberry lemonade. I forgot blueberry lemonade was a thing. I need to try that. There's probably grape lemonade, isn't there? Or watermelon lemonade. Hashtag Homer moment. Dr. Pepper. I haven't had Dr. Pepper in a good minute. I wonder... Do I remember what it tastes like? David, thank you for the head pad. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm gonna take a quick break. I will be right back. In the meantime, this is a good time to hydrate or to get a snack or to walk around a little bit if you've been sedentary for a long time. If you sit down for more than 1 to 2 hours, you have an increased chance of blood clots. We don't want blood clots. We want to have legs for days. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm back. Hello. Do you guys think Princess Bubblegum would have benefited from watching Lila? I think we'd bond over our love of science, but I also think I'd have more empathy. I really like Marceline and the Ice King's arc in Adventure Time. I thought that was really cool. It was completely unexpected, and it just tugs at your heartstrings. And also, I mean, the voice-over artist for Marceline and her singing is amazing. What? You never watched Adventure Time? Whoa. Adventure Time's so good. What? Gotta check it out sometime. It's for real peak fiction. Just behind Atla. Hey, welcome back. Thank you, thank you. I know I should watch that. That and the cartoon with the blue cat. I think that's a cat? The blue cat. Do you... It's probably not Bee and Puppy Cat that you're talking about, because Puppy Cat's not blue. My brain was searching its catalog for blue cats, and it just brought up Blue's Clues, and I was like, that's not a match. I have a feeling that's not it. I'll try to find the name. Okay, okay. I've put the blue cat in the general chat. What's the name of the cartoon? I'll find out. Oh, The Amazing World of Gumball! Of course! Okay, I've seen that before. For some reason, although I know who the character is, like, they weren't filed away in my mind as a blue cat, even though they are. So I was like, blue cat? If you had said, like, he has a goldfish for a brother that walks around on like 2 legs, I would have known, but for some strange reason. I never watched it. It's really funny. I love how the animation style is integrated into the real world. It's so clever, and I imagine that it was easier to produce episodes because they didn't have to make everything from scratch. Ojira, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Leela, I will lurk for a while. Please, for the love of humanity, keep these amazing streams. You bet I will, Neon. Thank you for being here. And thank you for the lurk. Don't forget to hydrate, and if it's night where you are, I hope you sleep well. I wish McDonald's was open. I'd get me a coffee. I'm guessing there isn't, like, a Dunkin' Donuts or a Starbucks where you are? I feel like McDonald's is pretty accessible. Hello, Gojira. Thank you for the first time chat. Welcome, welcome. I hope you've been having a good day. I'm doing amazing, thank you. Hope you're well. Yay! I'm really happy to hear that. I love ASMR so much. I'm a very musical and sound-oriented person, so I'm always happy when I'm doing an ASMR stream. Also, I had a really busy week this week, and I've really been able to relax today. So I'm very happy. Oh, no, everything is shut down because of the ice and snow. That's right. That makes sense. Except for one gas station. Oh. I feel like I wouldn't know because I've never had coffee at a gas station. However, I feel like gas station coffee is probably really underwhelming. Vapor tearing is a good trigger. I like that one too. I wasn't sure though if it was like too loud or abrasive, so I've been doing it sometime. I'll do it again soon. I love Wiggles. I don't remember how to spell it. Coffee. I'm back. Welcome, Desktop. Hello. Welcome to stream. How are you? I don't know if it's a hot take, but I hate hot drinks. You know what's funny? I like cold drinks. I like everything cold. Except for hot cocoa. But that's specifically when it's so cold outside that like I'm a popsicle and I need hot to like thaw myself out. But other than that, I like everything cold. I like my water cold, my tea cold, my soda cold. I don't know why. It's just always been a preference. It's not a hot take. It's a hot tweet. Yeah, me too. Canada is really cold in winter, but except for the occasional hot chocolate, I don't drink coffee or tea. Only cold drinks. It's really good for your teeth, actually. I recently learned that it's really good for your teeth. Supposedly, apart from the fact that, like, coffee, like, and tea in general can be staining if you're not careful, really high temperature drinks, and I don't know, like, what temperature specifically it has to be to get there, but supposedly it can hurt your enamel because, you know, hot and cold, it makes things, expand and contract. And if you have something that's, like, staining on top of that, or something with a lot of sugar, which coffee can have depending on how you serve it, it can stress out and wear out your teeth faster. So I'm pretty glad that I have the preference I do. It turns out to be very functional. For Uncle Aro, it'd be a hot week. Okay, I'm fine. I love Uncle Iro so much. He's such a good character. Kane, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream and the Sheep Squad. I hope you enjoy your time. No problem, thank you. Yay, thank you. And thank you for the first time chat. Do you have a favorite anime? Or do you watch anime? Or do you watch anime? Honestly, there's so many good ones out there. It's hard to pick a favorite. I do like Angel Beats. I like Shiki. I like Frieren. I like Dun to Dun. I feel like there's a really important one that I'm missing. Oh, what's the name of it? Oh, it's a classic. How could I forget? I do like Clannad, but that's not what I'm thinking of. Like the intro. With the tabletop tiger, that's what the girl main character is called. How could I forget? And there's like a notorious Christmas scene in it, like a really big Christmas scene. Some people watch it around Christmas time every year. Oh gosh, what is it called? My memory. My memory. Let me see if I can Google it. Yes, Toradora, that's it. Toradora, I love Toradora. There's a special place in my heart for Oshinoko as well. Although I don't think I've finished. Have I finished it? Well, maybe I did finish it. Well, actually, wait, is the show even over, or did I just see the up to the latest episode they made. Some people don't like the way the anime is progressing, but I'm interested to see what happens, because I feel like something's going on. I feel like they gave us the impression that the storyline was going in a specific area, like a specific direction, and then taking it away to throw us off. I think something else is going on. I think there's a whole other rug pull moment that's gonna happen, because I don't know. Something. I can't put my finger on it. I can't explain it. I have no evidence, but I tend to be very good at predicting things and like finding patterns. And something is unresolved about this pattern. I think something's going down. But yeah, it's very hard to pick a favorite. I would say I have many favorites. Oh, Delicious in Dungeon is also really good. Surprisingly good. In the beginning, I was like, I don't know, like the art style, the story, the pacing in the beginning was a little weird for me, but then it got good really fast. I've applied a lot of what Uncle Iroh said throughout the show, and it's helped a lot. And that's what I appreciate so much about his character. I feel like Uncle Iroh is really helpful to viewers who watch Avatar, but like, he's not preachy. He can share wisdom in a really accessible and sometimes funny way, which is what people need. I really appreciate him. I sometimes wish there was like an Uncle Iroh of VTubers in the VTuber community. I feel like we need more people like that. I love some hot cocoa. Me too. My favorite anime is Fruits Basket. Naruto Shonen Jump is my favorite, or Dragon Ball Z. I wish that I had seen Fruits Basket. I got my hands on the manga once in middle school, and I just never got around to reading it. And I keep hearing about it even now, and I feel like that's such a testament to how good it must be. Yeah, so many twists. Yeah. Something's going down. I feel like there's going to be some kind of big ending that we were not expecting. The 2015 remake is so good, I'm getting ready to watch it again for a 6th time. Whoa! The 2015 remake of Fruits Basket? While we're on the topic of favorite things, what's your favorite song? Whoa. Favorite song? But there's so much good music out there. How do I pick one? Favorite song? I feel like, off the top of my head, it's a tie between the opening of Angel Beats and the opening of Sword Art Online. I know a lot of people have like mixed opinions on Sword Art Online. I feel like either people love it or they hate it. But like, that intro song, I mean Crossing Field, is amazing. The instrumental, the vocals, there's just so much energy in it. And I feel like the same thing is the case with Angel Beats, except I think Angel Beats' opening does a good job of like fluctuating between like high energy and then chiller and more sentimental, and like making that shift back and forth really well. My favorite is Stay With Me by Miki Matsubara. That's a really pretty song. Very nostalgic. Duel of Fates for my #1 fave song, but Friend Like Me, Robin Williams is my favorite song. Friend Like Me is a classic. Or Misplaced in Time. The chorus of Stay With Me is so iconic. I feel like it's just like pinnacle anime vibes. Pinnacle like anime ending chill vibes. Hello, Tasca. It's evening where I am. Thank you for the good evening. How are you? Happy time zone. I've heard some other VTubers say that when they say hello, so they don't accidentally say good morning when it's night or good night when it's morning. And I was like, that's so smart. Happy time zone. I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire is my second favorite. Heck yeah. Greetings, gentlemen and female gentlemen. Gentlemen and gentle ladies. Dudes and dudettes. Chans and kuns. Maybe that's a little too cringe. I'm doing well, thanks. I'm just on my break at 4 a.m. Wow, overnight shift, huh? How are you? I hope you've been well. I have been well. It's been a very eventful week. And that's partly why I'm doing ASMR, because I deserve a little break, and so do you guys. You guys work so hard. I always try to make my ASMR streams, the sounds, the backgrounds, everything, to be super relaxing and cozy. So that no matter how much you've done today, no matter how tired you are, for a little while, you have a little bit of peace. How have you been? Has work been going well? Do you play games? I do play games, I do. I've been playing Mario a little bit more often lately. But normally I play Legend of Zelda. I have been playing The Forest lately. In fact, I had a subathon this past fall, and so I was playing a lot of horror games. Like Choo Choo Charles and Soma. I have to play Portal 2, that's also on my list. But if I were to list out the games that I go back to, like time and time again, the most, it'd probably be Minecraft. Which I feel like is such a generic answer, but at the same time, I love building things. Any game that lets me build things makes me happy. What's your favorite? Probably Legend of Zelda. I grew up with that franchise. I was a Nintendo kid. Big console gamer growing up. I didn't really get into PC until high school. Oh, and Sonic games, like Sonic Adventure Battle 2. Because I can go back and take care of my child. Thank you, Leela. That's exactly what I need at this time. And I've been, well, thanks. I wish the new year brings you tons of happiness, luck, and success. Thank you, honestly. Boy, around New Year's, so many things happened. I'm really hoping the rest of 2025 is much chiller. I'm glad I could be of help. And I'm gonna do my best to make it a good year. Not only for me, but also for you guys, to support you in your lives. I play a lot of Aoni and Battle Block Theater. Whoa. Battle Block Theater? That sounds cool. I'm gonna look that up. Oh, I thought this art style looked familiar. I've played Castle Crashers before, and I noticed the art style immediately. Oh, that's so cool. It's a cool and funny game. Very fun too, and rage-inducing. Heck yeah. I know exactly what to make all my gamer rage friends play to progress in their gamer rage. Healing. You love Castle Crashers? It's really fun to play with friends. I'm very into multiplayer games these days. Have you tried Tiny Glade? It's very soothing, especially with today's steam topic. Let me Google that. I haven't heard of it before. Oh, it looks so cozy and cool. Oh, that sounds like a game I'd love to play. Thank you for sharing that. I've noticed an uptick in Twitch streamers and VTubers building things on stream. And I didn't realize that was like a genre of content. I didn't think that anyone would really be interested in watching people build things. So like as a big builder in games, I've been wondering about how I can express my inner builder. So I've been looking at games and wondering if I should like do a Lego thing or something at some point. So this is really cool. What's your highest level on Castle Crashers? I think I'm somewhere around 15 or 20. I didn't get too far because I had a party of friends I was playing with, and we just got busy, so we didn't continue the campaign, and playing together was the only reason we were staying accountable for like playing that game. I'm really bad at finishing games unless I'm playing multiplayer with other people and like other people are showing up consistently. Kind of like D&D. You know, like you can start a campaign and technically keep going without certain people, but like sometimes the progression just isn't the same, or the story just isn't the same. So I prefer if we do it together. I don't know if I'm a grinder, but I got a level 99. Whoa! That's amazing. Oh, it's very fun and chill to watch. Just stay away from League of Legends. I've committed the cardinal sin, guys. I played League of Legends, and I enjoyed it. I know. It's tragic. However, I have heard, at least through the grapevine, that what tends to get people like riled up about League of Legends is that the game encourages you to try to create transactions, right? Like they want you to spend money, but like I'm really cheap and I've always been like middle lower class. So like I never ever spend money on games. I'm really cheap. So They can't get me. I get it from my dad. He's Chinese. He's like, I'm not spending money on anything. Are you kidding me? If I wait long enough, I'll get it for free. Or someone else will give me something, or, you know? Or he'll wait for the big sales, you know? Not the 10% off sales. I'm talking about like 25%, 50%, and above sales. Okay, we're going to thrift stores. We're going to garage sales. We're not going to a big box store or the mall. Are you kidding? But anyways, because I have that instilled in me, I could never, ever gamble. If I really enjoy a game and I want to support the devs, I may do that. But I never get, like a gacha game could never get me, because I actually find them boring. Which I also feel like is kind of a hot take, but like, if I can't progress in your game without feeling like I'm being shown ads, pretty much, or marketing, I'm like, come on guys. Game design. I have high quality standards. But that's just me. Well, time to unsubscribe. She played. No! Listen. You'll see. When I play it, you'll understand. It's not what you think. I'm a responsible adult. It's kind of funny when I play normal mode with it and I just obliterate the enemies. Heck yeah. Welcome back, Not Next Taku. Welcome. It is enjoyable, but at some point it just drives you crazy. What do you mean? Like the difficulty level? Like how much of a pain in the butt it makes you if you don't spend money? Because that's at least what I've been told. I've been told that if you don't buy things, the game is punishing to you on purpose. They don't have any coffee, but I did manage to snag a Mountain Dew. Ooh, not bad. Man, that's something. And you're hydrating. I'm proud of you. We should totally play together sometime. If I wasn't busy and I was a bit more into the game, I would. But I have so many games to play and so much to do. Tennessee is responsible for 2 of the greatest creations? Huh? What's that? No, League of Legends does not pay to win, unless they have something in the algorithm I'm not aware of. Money's for cosmetic stuff only. It's the teammates that drive you crazy. Oh, that's right. The way the game works, you need a solid team. Okay, that makes sense. Mountain Dew and Mark and Freeman. No, it's okay, desktop, but I appreciate it. There are some games that I've been trying to put together a list of stuff that I can play with chat. I played Kokoro in the past, which is pretty cool. I do need more games though. And I can relate with not paying for games. I used to be a pirate all my life. Where I come from was too expensive. Yeah, that's understandable. That's understandable. I'm not advocating for piracy. I want to make that clear. I'm just saying I understand the struggle. I grew up watching a lot of pirated media. Because it was all that could be afforded for me to watch. And I actually appreciate it. As much as I do believe in respecting artists and people of craftsmanship of all kinds, I do also think that it's kind of cruel that, like, if you're poor enough, how dare you have access to entertainment, you know? Entertainment's a form of rest. I don't think it's healthy to expect that just because you don't have enough resources that you shouldn't be able to enjoy entertainment. Although, now that the internet is so robust, there's a lot of websites where you can watch free movies. Like you can watch documentaries and movies for free. There's a lot of stuff in the public domain, so it's a lot easier now than it was when I was a kid. I'm not saying I support piracy, but I will follow Captain Jack Sparrow anywhere. I like that. Hey guys, I'm getting sleepy, and I'm ready to call it a night. Last time we had a stream, I raided Tofi, and unfortunately, I raided at the end of her stream. She left like 10 minutes after we raided, and I felt so bad. But she's streaming again today, and she's only a little over an hour into the stream, and she's playing a game, so I'm pretty sure she's not gonna raid anytime soon. And I like to raid her again, this time at a better time. So I'm gonna start that up. And Tosh, thank you for the biddies. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna... Thank you, Chris. Thank you, thank you. We have our raid messages in chat for subscribers and non-subscribers, so feel free to copy that so you can paste that over when we say hi to Tofi. I forgot to do that yesterday. But I remembered this time. For those of you that don't know, Tofi, as you can see from her username Tofi Music, is a musician. She makes amazing multi-layered music. You've probably heard her songs before from a bigger VTuber It may have been the intro of their Twitch stream or the outro. Super talented. She also has a very soft voice and a very sweet personality. I think that's a perfect kind of segue from our ASMR stream, keeping the cozy vibes going. I love you very much. Thank you for being here. My next stream will be Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see you there. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to hydrate and to take care of yourself, okay? If you're tired, please rest. And I'll see you soon. That was a good ASMR stream, Leela. Thank you for being here. More to come, more to come. I appreciate you so much. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.